Hello, Grandma DC here. I haven't been here in a while, have I? That's because my computer's not here. Oh, it's like the 6th of August, and my son is still working on clearing out my computer so that it will actually upload movies again. What have I been doing in the meantime? Well, let's see. I had a PET scan, and it was the first good news I've had in a year. It was slightly improved. Hey, I'll take it. I mean, I had the chemo and everything, and then the PET scan was like greatly improved, which I was like, well, you know, you take your dog to the groomer, you bring it home, it's greatly improved. It's still a dog. I wasn't very happy with that. Then the second PET scan was no change, no significant difference, but you didn't say significantly better, significantly worse. What was the significant part? Then I had this PET scan, and the doctor genuinely came in with a shocked look on her face, and she was like, well, I see some improvement. I won't tell you what I've been doing. And my hemoglobin was okay, because I started taking iron pills again. So that scare was over. I tell you what, if I beat HER2 positive breast cancer, I will tell you what I've been doing. But that's going to have to remain for now, guys, because I didn't think it would help. And if it does, wow, strange. Anyway, until then, my dryer quit working. Yeah, well, you know, when it rains, it pours. I figure everything in the house will quit working now. But that dryer's 21 years old. And, you know, when my house froze and everything, and I came back after trying for a relationship with a guy, and my house froze and everything broke in it that winter, I found this woman, appliance doctor, and she fixes appliances, and she was wonderful. As a matter of fact, she fixed my heater, and it's been working ever since, the window one, air conditioner heater. And she fixed my washing machine. It's still working, and now the dryer went out. And so I messaged her on Facebook. I said, are you still in business? Because she's really good. And I get back this yes, and I said, I need you because my dryer quit. Now, we all debated on buying a new dryer because, you know, but I looked at the prices. Honey, $550 for a cheap one. Ow, my Lord. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So, and that's just a little bitty cheapy dryer. I was like, oh no. And then if I buy a used dryer from somebody, Mom was like, go to an auction, get one for 50 bucks. She did, and hers has been running for like, you know, 10 years, but what are the odds I would get one that nobody wanted and it would actually run for any length of time? Yeah, y'all know my luck. Zero. It's totally zero. So I called, the woman said she'd be here today, like in one day. She always was really good about that. And so I stayed home today. I'm really excited, but now she just messaged me and she said she's sending her husband Daryl, or a man named Daryl, some guy. You know my luck with repair men. You know my luck with men all. Men at all. Well, I tell you what, usually men rip me off, they usually charge too much, and when they leave, whatever they supposedly fixed is not fixed. Always with the negative waves, Grandma. You cause it because you have negative waves. That's what my mother would say. Hi, Mom, you know you would have said that. Anyway, I'm a little disappointed because I really liked her. She's so nice, and if I remember correctly, she had him try to fix the leak. You remember I all finally got plumbing in the house, but the guy that put it in left it all leaking? You remember that one? He told me that my hard water would plug up the leaks. They just got worse and worse and worse and worse. Okay, so I think her husband, Daryl, was the one that came in and he tried to fix it too. And he left, he couldn't fix it. He said, if it continues to leak, call him back. And I thought, but if you left with it leaking, why would I call you back to fix the leak you couldn't fix the first time? I don't know. Common sense says that. And I ended up with Jennifer's husband came, took all of it back out, fixed it right, and it quit leaking. Thank you, Jason. I do like Jason. Jennifer's husband's amazing. But you know, people that can actually get things fixed are high demand, especially around here. So that's it, guys. We had a horrible, horrible nightmare last night with the chickens. I hesitate to even tell you. It's so frightening. Yeah, somebody got last night, and there's feathers all the way over to there. Yeah, I think I'm missing a chicken. But I heard the noise, and Scud said, nobody kills chickens but me around here. So, Scudner, leave that chicken alone, even though it's making a lot of noise. He ran out the door in the middle of the night. Here I was, but naked. Just got woke up. My door while I was trying to grab a shirt and some pants to put on. And out Scud ran and he chased off. It's a raccoon, guys. I know what it is. Scud? Only you, buddy. It's starting to rain. So anyway, yeah. I'm waiting for Daryl. Where was I? Yes. Scud ran out barking and snarling, and I heard all this noise. And when I got outside, there was poor Helen with the scar on her back that I showed you the other day. And she's walking around in the dark all dazed. I grabbed her up, I remember when I locked him up that night, I had put her inside the chicken coop. So something or somehow had drug her out of it. And I thought, well, we saved her. But today I think I had 13 hens, and today I have 12. So I can't tell who's missing. The blue ones all look alike, but Helen's fine, Speckles is fine. Those two I do know. So it was one of the Helens, Helen 3, 4, 5, you know. And I got my live catch trap out. I'm gonna have to start live catching them one at a time. I started to get a wire out, and I tried to wire every little place on the chicken coop that I thought they might have. I think the lid for the laying box was loose, and it looked like it was ajar. So I think maybe they climbed up the wire and opened the lid. They'll do that. Smart little boogers. Someone said, get a gun and shoot them. Oh yeah, you know, firing a gun into the dark of the night with neighbors and other chickens and things you can't really see. Yeah, not my cup of tea. No, not really. Brilliant. So, anyway, yeah, no, can't do that. I did get an offer of a sapphire blue gem rooster from Jennifer that she has. She said they're going to eat them, but she'd give me one. And I thought, hatch some more sapphire blue gems. I like that chicken breed, but, yeah, no, I'm getting old and cancerous, and don't know how much longer I can keep this up, guys, but I'm going to go as far as I can. So, looks like things are improving. Just wanted to give you a quick update, because in 3 more days I'm going to pick up my computer. Fingers crossed it's done, and I will be able to make a video out of this and upload it to give you guys some updates. I hope. Really. Alright, guys. I will show you my round zucchini. Isn't that something? They're usually bigger than that one. That one, though, is turning yellow. It looks like a pumpkin. I think we'll just use it for decoration. I think they're getting too old. And we need this rain, so I hope it starts raining harder. Fingers crossed. So after the disaster with almost losing Helen, I started putting my live catch trap back out. Forgot to film yesterday. And then she brought her trap over, and we set both traps. And I think today we got Mama. Yep, there she is. That's the big girl herself. And look where she's at. Right outside of Marsha's cage. Marshmallow is now, we figured out a boy. Jennifer knew. It's now Marshall. Hey, Marshall, was that raccoon after you and I caught it? Yeah. We'll have Jennifer drive her far, far away. Right, ladies? We'll be safe eventually when we catch them all. I'm sorry, Mama Coon, but you can't stay here and eat my chickens. Yep, no, you can't do that. I tell you what, she's pretty feisty. So were her kid yesterday was feisty. They're old enough to be on their own. These are juniors. So, well, that's 3 down and I think about 2 to go that I saw. And then we'll all be safe again. Thought I'd come over and check trap number 2 we set out front. And, yep, there's one of the babies. Not exactly little, are they? Oh dear. You are not a happy baby at all. That's okay, you're getting a new home and you're going with your mom. Alright guys, well, I've got some running to do and I gotta get a hold of Jennifer. Look at this hair. It's so curly I can't do anything with it. Well, I thought I had the door shut. I'm trying to keep the dogs away from the raccoon in the cage. And Scud pried the door open. I left it about an inch. And now he and Maggie are out there barking at the cage. I have to let him bark it out for a while before I can go out and force him to come back in. And I can't carry him anymore. I'm too weak. Never get old. Never get old, never get cancer. Never go, well, you have to go through chemo, but you know. So, I'm giving myself a moment to rest, and I'm going to have to go out and try to herd them back inside, and this time, brace the door. Oh, having dogs is so much fun. Hey, get away from there. Stop that. Scudner. Good heavens. Stop it. You know, and another day. And this is why I do not like having repair men in my house. So he comes in and he looks at the dryer and he touches it with his little magic finger and he says, "What was wrong with it?" And I said, "It won't come on, no lights, no anything." And my stepfather came over and checked all the breakers and it just has no power going to it. This is what's working now. Excuse me? And then he says, "Do you know you have to push the on button to get it to work?" To which I replied, "No, I've only had it for 21 years. I've never used it." I realized it sounded a little snarky. So I said, "Well, honestly, after my stepfather flipped the breakers, I didn't go back in and try to restart it. I just took his word for it that the board was out of it. And that just teaches us all to recheck, double check, recheck, recheck, and then after someone else fiddles with it, recheck, double check, and recheck again." So he charged me $50 to come out here. And I said, "Well, you know, while you're here," I said, "the washing machine needs the thing cleaned out." So he did that for me. And I said, "Yeah, the dryer never has really worked very well. Maybe he'd check it out or something." I said, "You run clothes through about 3 times for jeans and twice for everything else." And he says, "Well, it seems to be getting warm." And I thought, you know what, that's good enough. Bye-bye. Hope I don't have to see you again. It's the end of that story. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the insanity. Y'all take care. I gotta go. I'm gonna find something to get into. I don't know what. Right, Scud? Did I need a hug? This is the only man in my life. Thank you. Yep, I needed that. You're a blessing. Say bye-bye to everybody. All right, later.